The current time is 6:52 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the central and southern San Joaquin Valley. The National Weather Service in Hanford has issued a flash flood warning for central Kings County in central California until 8:24 p.m. At 6:50 p.m., radar and rain gauges show that heavy rain is currently falling in the warned area. Between 0.4 to 0.6 inches of rain have already fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by heavy rain. Source: radar and automated gauges. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage areas and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include downtown Hanford, Lemoore, Grangeville, Armona, and Stratford. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most of flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. The National Weather Service in Hanford has issued a flash flood warning for central Kings County in central California.
Wow, looks really beautiful outside. I guess I'm gonna go check it out. Wow, this red rain is cool. Didn't think we would get red rain here in California. Also, that red moon looks really beautiful. Wow, I'm so glad I got to check this out on Halloween. Well, anyways, back to me waiting for trick or treat night. Huh? Oh no. Wait a second. My body's tingling. Oh god. Oh god. I'm not feeling good. Someone help me. Oh my god.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Kings County Emergency Management and the Fresno County Emergency Management. About 5 minutes ago, police and emergency management have gotten reports that around the cities of Fresno and Hanford along with surrounding areas that people are starting to disappear after coming into contact with the rain. It has been speculated that once a person touches a drop of rain, their body will start disappearing without a trace, and then is considered deceased. It is unknown what is causing this phenomenon, but all residents right now should take all necessary precautions now. If you are currently outside, moving doors immediately. When moving indoors, make sure that you cover yourself from the rain, as it is confirmed that the red rain is now deadly. Stay tuned for any updated information about this situation.
Mirrors on the wall, staring back at me. Stranger in the hall, frozen by the scene. Portraits seem to fade, he lost his centerpiece. Can't recall his face, I hope he'll rest in peace. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Bury.
The civil authorities have issued a civil danger warning for the following counties or areas: Fresno, CA, Kings, CA, beginning at 7:22 p.m. October 31st and ending at 12:34 a.m. November 1st. Same message from KFCF-FM. This is an update to the civil emergency message that was issued 20 minutes ago. The Fresno and the Hanford County Emergency Management is now getting reports that the people that have been deceased from coming into contact with the red rain or the moonlight from the red moon are now reanimating into creatures identified as blood foxes. It is speculated that once a person goes into contact with the moonlight or the rain, they will die immediately, and then a minute later, they start transforming and reanimating into an anthropomorphic blood fox creature. These creatures are identified with the following: glowing black fur, with red-tipped fur on the ears, tail, eyes, eyelashes, arms, feet, claws, and glowing red hair. As a result, many violent attacks and violent deaths have already occurred. These creatures are confirmed to be extremely hostile and dangerous. It is advised that you stay away from these creatures, as these creatures will violently tear their victims apart. It is also confirmed that these creatures can spread a mysterious toxin via scratches and bites, which also transforms its victims into these creatures. Symptoms of this mysterious toxin include feeling faint, excessive loss of blood, headaches and body aches, vomiting and coughing up blood, and extreme dizziness, hunger, and dehydration. The origin of this toxin is currently unknown, but all residents hearing this message, stay indoors, and do not go outside, as it is extremely unsafe due to these creatures spreading at a very fast rate. Stay tuned for more information on this extremely dangerous situation.
Who I am today.
This is a local alert from the Hanford National Weather Service office. The red rain that has caused residents to transform into these creatures identified as blood foxes has ended, but however, this does not mean that the situation has ended. The moonlight from the red moon is still extremely fatal, and can cause a person to transform into these creatures after 5 seconds of exposure. This has been the local access alert system. We will give more information as soon as it is available.
Love happy endings. 30 Days of Disney. Watch all November on Freeform.
What you looking at, babe?
Cars on cars.com.
What's wrong with this one?
I just got promoted, so I'm looking for something more. Ciao.
Ciao.
2 million cars for 2 million possibilities. Cars.com. Where to next?
Welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you?
Can I please get a big...
What I need from you is a chicken Big Mac.
A chicken big...
This message is being broadcasted by the request of the Kings County Emergency Management, the Tulare County Emergency Management, the Fresno County Emergency Management, and the Madera County Emergency Management. This is an urgent shelter-in-place order being issued by the request of the Emergency Management Agency. Do not go outdoors at this time. And most importantly, please listen to these following instructions, as they will increase your chance of survival. At 9:20 p.m., we have gotten word from the emergency management that there has been an extremely slight increase of these vicious animal attacks from these creatures now identified as blood foxes. At this time, the death toll has increased from 0 to as about as 100,000 deaths or injuries. These creatures apparently have the ability to spread at an extremely fast rate, as well as infecting its victims with a mysterious toxin that transforms its victims into these creatures after they have either gotten bitten or scratched by these creatures. It is confirmed that even though the red rain has stopped, the moonlight is still a significant cause to this threat. If you are trapped outdoors right now, move indoors immediately while avoiding contact with the moon, as coming into contact with the moon within more than 5 seconds will most certainly transform you into these creatures. If you've been bitten by any of these creatures, then you must commit suicide immediately. We are sorry to say this, but this is the only way to prevent any further threats to your family or friends. If any of your family or friends have gone missing, do not attempt to save them, as they're probably already dead and are probably transformed into these creatures. All residents right now, hearing this message, please shelter in place immediately, and do not exit your shelter until it is deemed safe to exit. If you go outside for any reason, you may expose yourself to further danger, which will most likely lead to death. These creatures are not human. Repeating, these creatures are not human. Shelter in place now to avoid further threats and to protect your life. For now, the Emergency Management Agency will be back with more information as soon as it becomes available.
immediate evacuation for the cities of Hanford, Fresno, Tulare, and Madera, including surrounding areas. It is now confirmed that it no longer safe to stay in the cities mentioned. The blood foxes have now spread at a very fast rate, and are now reported to be breaking into homes, especially with basements and other shelters inside. Sheltering in place is now forbidden. All residents must evacuate the mentioned cities immediately. Do not try to shelter in place, as it will most certainly get you killed by these creatures. There is no need to tie a white towel to your mailbox. Just get out of these mentioned cities as quick as you can. If you do not choose to evacuate, you are then putting your life in serious danger. When evacuating, remember to bring the necessary supplies, such as a smartphone, non-perishable food and water, a medkit, a flashlight, a phone charger, and a battery-powered radio to stay updated for more information on this dangerous situation. Repeating, evacuate the warned areas immediately. Do not delay, evacuate now. An administrative message from the California Emergency Management. The evacuation order that was issued for the cities of Madera, Tulare, Fresno, and Hanford including surrounding areas has now expired, as the blood foxes that have caused a mass death situation around the warned areas, as well as causing major destruction around the areas have now disappeared. However, homes in the mentioned areas have been slightly damaged from these creatures, and will probably take months to rebuild these areas back to how they were before. As a result, many people have either went missing, found dead, or were severely injured. If your house has been damaged, do not return to your home. At this time, all residents are now allowed to resume their normal activities.
Let it get to me, I'm just gonna creep. Down in Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghosts try to approach me and got leery. Ask him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkins in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back them up with a fist metal crackle. I'm hearing someone saying, you a chicken, don't be scared. It had to be the wind, cause nobody wasn't there. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall. And then I started to fly, I went in deeper. Let it get to me, I'm just gon' creep. Down Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold my head, I have no fear. It probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. A ghost